So, welcome back to another unboxing. This time around, I've got an unboxing for Scoob. Okay, so here we go. I picked up Scoob on Blu-ray. I would have loved to pick up the 4K, but you cannot get the 4K anywhere in Ireland. Even on Amazon, you cannot get the 4K. And I also just wanted to support the stores here in Ireland and actually pick this one up, because this is actually the first new release since I want to say June, I think. Birds of Prey was the last one. I'm thinking that was June. And I was really surprised we actually got a Blu-ray release for Scoob, because I had no idea it was going to come out. I just seen it in store. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, that actually came out. I was really surprised with that, because we never got a theatrical release. It was just, you can only rent it and stream it over in America online. So I figured we never going to get a Blu-ray release or anything like that. So I was really glad they actually did put this out on Blu-ray, because I really did want to watch this movie again. Because after I seen it the first time, I enjoyed it, and the more I thought about some things I really didn't like, but some stuff I really did like. And this movie overall for me does work. I think being a massive fan of Scooby-Doo from my childhood, trying to make my little brother watch Scooby-Doo at the moment, so it's on my house a little bit because I'm trying to make him watch Scooby-Doo. So I'm in the Scooby-Doo atmosphere since then to probably about now, so I enjoyed it for that moment, for that reasons, and just being able to hang out with these characters again, because for some reason it was a long time since I watched a Scooby-Doo movie before watching this one. Now since then I've rewatched the live action remake, I watched Cyber Chase, Zombie Island, all the classic Scooby-Doo movies I rewatched after watching this. And that's something I said in my Phineas and Ferb review, is something that said after that movie I enjoyed it, but I never wanted to watch any more Phineas and Ferb. But after watching Scoob, I wanted to watch a shit ton of Scooby-Doo, which is something I ended up doing. But anyways, let's show off the actual Blu-ray, which is there. We got that front cover, which I absolutely love. I love the color, I love the glossiness to it, all of it. I just think it works really well. I feel like Daphne, Fred and Velma are kind of forced in there, because if you've seen the movie, you know they're not really major players in it, so they kind of do seem out of place there. But Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, Blue Falcon by Marky Mark, I loved him in the movie, so that all looks great. There's our spine, it just says Scoob, and then our back artwork there, you can read that there if you want. But actually, you know what, it says something here that I kind of didn't really like. It says, and the story of how Shaggy and Scooby first met. Immediately I went, okay, you know, a pup named Scooby-Doo came out in the 90s, 80s, so it's not really the story of how they met, because we already seen the story how they met in a pup named Scooby-Doo. But the actual special features in this Blu-ray sound intriguing to me. We got bloopers, we got deleted scenes, which includes an alternate opening to the movie, which I kind of think, okay, how are they going to open this? Because the opening to this movie, not only me, but it was kind of well known from everyone that the opening to this movie was the best part about this movie. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what they were going to do for an alternate opening, to see if it's any different, any much different, or was it pretty much the exact same thing, because the opening to this movie alone was probably the best part. We also have How to Draw Scooby-Doo with the director Tony Curvone, I think his name was. We got new friends, we got newer villains, which of course is Dick Dangerly, and puppies. So I don't know what puppies is. I imagine that's just puppies running around the studio and seeing how they were able to move around the same way they did for other animated movies. I'm blanking on what it was now, but I know there's one in particular. They had animals, or Ratatouille. For Ratatouille, they had rats running around the studio so they can get the movements of the rats. I'm imagining they probably did something like that for Scooby-Doo, for the movements of a dog. So inside cover artwork, same thing here again. As well, you know why when you get movies and Blu-ray Plus series put a quote on the bottom? I think that was kind of a weak one. It just says a new Scooby-Doo movie. Like, you couldn't have thought of anything better than that. Now I'm assuming, but I don't know, I'm assuming this is just going to be a plain blue disc that says Scoob, because I can't really think of this having artwork. I don't think Warner Brothers does this artwork. I'm kind of blanking on it now, but I'm assuming this is just going to be a normal blue disc, and I am right. So we've got a blue disc. It just says Scoob right there, and you've got this sheet here letting me know about all these other ones you can pick up, and I do want to pick them all up, but they're on DVD, and I don't really want to pick up DVDs, but I have been very tempted to pick them all up, because I would love to have a Scooby-Doo collection, and I think I probably will, because they've got Ghoul School, which is great. Goblin King, I've never actually seen that one, but the Reluctant Werewolf was one I adored as a kid as well. You got I've never seen Camp Scare, but Zombie Island, the Booze Brothers, and Alien Invaders, all classic ones from when I was a kid, so I think I actually probably will end up picking them up, because they're not really that expensive. They're like €5 or so. And then we're advertising, Tom and Jerry's been pushed to 2021. I thought that was still coming out this Christmas. And then Space Jam. So anyways, that is the unboxing for Scoob on Blu-ray. Let me know if you picked it up in the comment section down below. Let me know if you just enjoyed the movie in general. If you want to hear my more in-depth thoughts on this movie, I'm going to leave a link right up here to my full review of the movie from back in May when it first came out. So if you want to hear my thoughts on the movie in full depth, it's right up here. And as always, thanks for watching.